Hello, good morning to all. I am Nikhil Fatima from GG College. Today's our topic is helping verbs and mean verbs. First, we will go for helping verbs. Helping verbs or auxiliary verbs are verbs that help the main verb in a sentence by extending the meaning of the main verb. They are used to express the main verb's tense, voice, and mood. Helping verbs are also used to form negative or interrogative forms of a sentence. There are two groups of auxiliary verbs: primary auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliary verbs. The auxiliary verbs do, be, and have are generally considered primary auxiliaries. Modal verbs or modal auxiliaries, also referred to as modals, are a second group of auxiliary verbs which are used to express the speaker's attitudes and beliefs with regard to the action represented by the main verbs. Do you know there are 13 modal verbs in English? They are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, need, dare, ought to, and used to. For example, she has been writing since this morning. Okay, has been, helping verbs, and writing is the main verb here. In this sentence, has been, helping verbs, and writing is the main verb. And another example, the mall was inaugurated by the local MLA. Was, in this sentence, was is a helping verb and inaugurated is a main verb. If she should arrive, ask her to stand at the back. Should. Modal auxiliary, and arrive is the main verb. Okay, in the first example, what was first example? She has been writing since this morning. The helping verb has been denotes the tense, perfect tense. Okay, perfect continuous tense. Has been, present perfect continuous tense of the main verb. Writing. The mall was inaugurated by the local MLA. Here, in this, the helping verb was denotes the passive voice. And if she should arrive, ask her to stand at the back. In this sentence, the helping verb should denotes the mood of the main verb. Okay, here should denotes the mood of the main verb arrive. Now we will see what are the uses of primary and modal auxiliaries. Uses of primary and modal auxiliaries. Primary helping verbs used to express the tense forms. Okay, primary helping verbs used to express the tense forms. To be form. In these helping verbs are is, am, are, was, were, be, being, been. Okay, and they are used informing continuous tenses and passive forms. Okay, they help in forming continuous tenses and passive forms. For example, I am writing this letter. It is nothing but it is present continuous. I was writing this letter. It's a past continuous. And to have form, in this have, has, had, they help in forming perfect tenses. Have you been to Delhi? It is an example of present perfect, and the train had left already by then. It's an example of past perfect. And to do form, in this do, does, did, done, these are called emphatic verbs, and they emphasize the main verb. I do know your father. Now we will see the uses of models. To seek or grant permission. Okay, can, could, may, might are used to seek or grant permission. For example, can we come in please, in informal way. You can work from home. Could you use your computer please? Informal or formal or in very polite way, you can use could. Could can be used in informal way or formal or in a polite way, very polite way. May I look at the file please? It's a formal way. Okay. And or can, could, may, might, will, would are used to make requests. Example, can you tell us a story please? Will you look at my report please? Could you direct me to the Jubilee Theatre please? Okay, you can use these to make requests also. And will and would are used to offer something or to invite. For example, will you have a sandwich? Would you like me to help you with your baggage? Okay, and shall, could, might are used to make suggestions. For example, shall we buy a shirt for father? We would have an early dinner. And one more example, you might try leaving home an hour early. Okay, and can, could can be used to show ability. For example, the man can fly a helicopter. The child could count up to 1000. Okay, and they can use to show ability also. And will, may, might, could, would, should, ought to are used to indicate degrees of possibility. Degrees of possibility. For example, Satish will be at home now. Certain. It's certain. Okay. Satish should be at home now, or Satish must be at home now. Expected or logical for circumstantial reasons. Satish may be at home now, or Satish would be at home now. It's likely or probable. And another example, Satish might be at home now, or Satish could be at home now. Possible, but not very certain. Okay, in these situations we can use these models, and must or have to are used to express necessity, compulsion, or obligation. For example, we must finish the work in an hour, and she has to be more tactful. Okay, so these models are used here. And shall is used to command or threaten. For example, you shall not leave the room. It's an order. You shall not leave the room. And they shall regret what they have done. They shall regret what they have done. Okay, it's a threat, threatening. And dare to or dare is used to express fearlessness. Okay, dare to or dare is used to express fearlessness. For example, I dare not go out alone at midnight. I daren't go out alone at midnight. Dare he make such allegations. Okay, and used to. Used to is used to express habituality. For example, we used to sleep outdoors on summer nights. She used to make beautiful earthen lamps. We used to play cricket in childhood. Okay, it shows habituality. To express habituality, we can use used to. And now we will see main verbs. Okay, and helping verbs plus main verbs is nothing but verb phrases, and the main verbs is always the last verb in the phrase. And there are many examples. You can go through these examples. What is a main verb? Now we will see what is a main verb. Verb is a word or group of words that expresses an action, an event, or a state. Okay, is nothing but a main verb. For example, I play chess. She is singing a song. Here, play is the main verb and is a helping verb. Play is a main verb and is a helping verb. And here are many examples. Many. Once I was giving a speech and a fly flew in the room. Was giving is a verb phrase. Okay, it is made up of a main verb, giving, that tells the action, and a helping verb, was, that helps tell the time of the action. Verbs that are made up of more than one word are verb phrases. In a verb phrase, the main verb names the action. The helping verb helps tell the time of an action. Here are some common helping verbs like has, have, had, am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, can, could, or, and will, would, may, might. Okay. shall, should. The main verb is always the last word in a verb phrase. Animals are losing habitats. Example. There may be more than one helping verbs in a verb phrase. For example, we should have saved more wetland habitats. And helping verbs such as is and are shown that action is happening in the present, and was and were tell that the action happened in the past. For example, once millions of acres of forest were standing in this area. Forests are cut down for food. Will tells that the action is happening in the future. For example, trees will disappear if we don't conserve them. Here are some examples of main and helping verbs. For years, people have given names to their pets. Have given. Okay, have is helping verb and given is main verb. Our dog is named Groucho. Is named. Is helping verb and named is main verb. Pets can perform fascinating tricks. Can perform. Can is a helping verb and perform is a main verb. Groucho has entertained us for years. Has entertained. Has is a helping verb and entertained is a main verb. He could have been a stand-up comic. Could have been. Sometimes he will walk on his hind legs. Will walk. Okay, here you can identify in the main and helping verbs. You should see his stubby tail. Should see. Okay. No one can resist his floppy ears. Can resist. Okay, these are examples of helping and main verbs. We should respect wild animals. Should respect. Respect is a main verb and should is a helping verb. They are sharing the planet with us. Are helping verb. Sharing is a main verb. They can frighten us at times. Can helping verb and frighten main verb. Most of them are frightened by us too. Okay. Are helping verb and frightened is a main verb. A verb phrase tells when an action takes place. Is, are, do, does, has and have show present time, while as, was, were, did and had show past time, and will shows future time. The main verb may change to show time too. Is walking, had walked. Okay, it changed according to the time, according to the tense of the verb. The main verb changes. Here, a linking verb is usually followed by a noun or an adjective. For example, helping verb, they are traveling. Linking verb, they are excited. So all these are about helping verbs and main verbs. You can go through some more examples. Thank you.